Good morning, fellow option traders. This is Jeff, and welcome to the Daily Scan for Friday, March 27, 2015. Well, come to find out that audio today should be better than yesterday. I forgot to disable the built-in microphone. If I don't do that, even though I have an external microphone, they both record. And that very much lowers the audio quality. So hopefully it sounds better today than yesterday. Jobless claims yesterday came in below expectations, which is, I guess, a good sign. Not by a real huge significant amount, but good enough to say, hey, we're in a recovery. Yeah. Okay. And today we have GDP, which is a number you probably can pretty much believe, if you can believe any of these numbers here, and consumer sentiment at 10 o'clock. Or if you want to believe or whatever, it's just fun to see how the market reacts to them. All right, if we were to jump across the ponds, Asia is almost fully bearish across the board, with a couple of bullish exchanges, and Europe is pretty much bearish across the board as well, with just the stock 600 in positive territory at the moment. I didn't really take a look to see what's on the news here. Let's see. I wouldn't doubt that, probably more. How to sell and gift your works of art. If I had some. Let's see here. So, nothing that caught my eye there today. So we'll just jump right over and take a look at the futures here in the U.S. Looks like as though we might open down a little bit. Gold is also down below 1200, so maybe I will look at doing my covered call today. Oil's at $50.22, down a tad over the whole Yemen deal going on over there, and the dollar is at $98.06, and the euro's $1.08 against the U.S. dollar. So looks like as though there may be a bottom. And I thought I caught a headline that looked like that somewhere close by. Take a look at the accounts here. You can see that there is really nothing left right now. Chipotle, Netflix, and Amazon were all closed yesterday morning, and I'm very happy I did it because we did get a little bit of a recovery in the afternoon. SPX PM, I was looking at that because I was thinking of doing a bull put here, just because we still are in an uptrend on this weekly, and we have a nice little hook here on the stochastic, and yesterday actually started out pretty negative and then tried to claw back a little bit during the day, but failed later in the afternoon. But that still is pretty good, at least short term anyway. Bullish looking candle. And what I was thinking about doing was just a regular April expiration here, and that would put me at 2020, and that's way below this previous low. But I saw something interesting that I would like to show you. Take a look at the chart here. This is a chart on SPX, and I'm comparing it to gold. So gold futures anyway. And this is a weekly. And I noticed here the sequence of colored bars. We have green and then red. So I looked back, and this caught my eye almost immediately. Here it's red and then green, and here it's red and it's green. Here it's red and it's green. Here it's red and it's kind of a choppy green. Here it's red and it's green. Here it's red and it's green. So I'm thinking that is different. Don't really see that too much in the past, but recently I do see that. What does that mean? I don't know. It looks like as though obviously it's a strong week followed by a poor week. A weak week? And, we have the opposite here. We have a pullback and then a recovery. Here we have, I suppose you could call it a recovery. It's just that this took 3 weeks to develop. This is only a week, and after 1 week, bam, we flip around and go the other direction. Here we had a pullback, and then, it takes it all back, only to fail again and have a huge pullback, and then take it back, and then come up to a new high. So I don't know, are we going to maybe have a new high here, or is it going to fail? But 2040 is here. So I don't know, you want to buy something when it's cheap. So do you have enough cojones? 2040's down here. Enough cojones to do a trade like that? I don't know. Sure got fried pretty good recently. So let's see how things go today. I'm not sure we're going to get a confirmation here on the MACD. If we do, over the next couple of days or whatever, it might be a good idea to get in here, but we already got a day in on this one. Our rules only allow us 3 days on the stochastic, so we'll see how that works out. It should be fun. Well, it's always fun. All right. Let's start out with the scan. First up is Apple. All right, we had a nice big green candle. We actually got a little bit of a hookup on the MACD, but the stochastic's a little bit slow here. If we were to look at the weeklies because of the uptrend and do something a little bit longer, then, today's Friday, so we'd have to do next week anyway. So we would be looking at next week's expiration, and I could possibly see a potentially bullish trade on this. A bull put might be in order here. So it's one to watch for today to see what happens. Do we have any hint at what might be happening? I already got 18,000 shares here at 124. It looks like it might open up by 10 cents or so, or $1. 10 cents it looks like. Not a real big leap, that's for sure. So we may open, right here, and who knows what's going to happen when the big guys get in and do their trading. So I get kind of mixed emotions about Apple right now. Not sure exactly what may be happening with them. I'm going to put them on a setup list for today, and we'll come back and take a look at them. Amazon, we got out yesterday morning, probably pretty low on candle here. Actually, looking at my exit amounts, Amazon, I got out for 15 cents, Chipotle for 10 cents, and Netflix for 18 cents. So we'll take a look at those as we come up on them. So we did good on Amazon, and we're waiting for another entry. Let's see here. Yeah. This was a good entry here. Yesterday morning. That would have been a good spot to get in with a trade for today. Expiration of today. Okay, let's get, we'll clear this stuff out. And jump on down to Baidu. Same thing, we're looking at a longer term downtrend, short term kind of choppy. But still looking for an entry here. Chipotle. Did it say something about a bunch of drawings? Let me see here. Because I don't have the little green indicator up there. Oh, something about close. I don't know what it was. Anyway, we're looking for an entry here with a bear call. So I'm going to take this particular drawing out and wait for the next opportunity. Costco. Costco is in a uptrend, and it's a pretty strong one. Is this going to continue here? I would say that we have a possible entry here, so I'm putting them on my setup list. Haven't done anything with Costco for quite a while. So let's see if it gives us something here. Take a peek at the Dow. Pretty much looks like the S&P. And there's a possible short-term reversal that might be happening here. Gold. I was hoping to get up here yesterday. Today it looks like it's probably not going to happen, so I will be looking at, what am I looking at? I have April up here right now. April's probably not a possibility because I would want to go at least with a 120 strike. So let's forget about April and take a look at May at 120. And that's at 91 cents. That's probably doable. So I'm going to put them down, and I may go ahead and sell that call at 120 today. Google. All right, we have our simulated trade here, which would have paid off handsomely. Isn't that nice the way that works? Now, long term we're in an uptrend, and we are in sort of an uptrend short term as well. So I'm moving this down to here. So we're looking for a bull put on this particular trade. They're going on to my setup for today, and it would be for next week. LinkedIn. Uptrend longer term, downtrend shorter term. Really, what do we got going on here? I'm more of a believer that LinkedIn is facing a little bit of a reality check here. So looking to go short on this with a bear call and just waiting for that entry. NDX uptrend here, was in an uptrend on the daily. We have a hook here on the stochastic, but not on the MACD. Another interesting chart formation here. And what does it mean? I don't know. I don't like to hold the cash indexes over the weekend, especially going in today and holding it over the weekend. Could be turned into a real nail biter. So I might just kind of take a pass on this. just because this moving average is kind of rolled over here, and it's still not doing real well in my mind. Netflix. So again, I'm taking a pass on NDX. Netflix worked out for us. So let's get rid of all the drawings on this one and kind of start over. I think Netflix is still looking pretty weak, and we just rolled over on the weekly. So I'll wait for something to develop there. Priceline, pretty much the same thing. Not even giving us an entry over here on the intraday. I think Priceline might be facing a reality check itself too. Some of these, I mean, well, a lot depends on how many shares are outstanding on Priceline, and I don't really look into that. I guess its earnings per share is really, or revenue per share or something would be more accurate way to look at it. But if there's not many shares outstanding and that inflates the price, and they don't want to do anything about a split or anything like that, I don't know why they don't want to. It's okay with me. I really don't care, but it's curious. It piques my curiosity. The Russell. I don't know if we have the same thing. We might have the same thing with the green and... No, not quite. Not quite as obvious as on the S&P. Don't want to look at this anymore. That makes me sad. So I'm going to start over here. I don't know how many drawings are on there. I would say, though, that we are in an uptrend. So I'm going to go ahead and put a target down here and see how that works out. Same thing with the SPX. Looks like we're rolling over here on the daily, but I would say, and this might be a little bit confusing, but there. How's that? It could go either way here. So we're in an uptrend on the weekly. Looks like we're rolling over into a downtrend on the daily. Could go either way. And I don't want to open a trade on that, I don't think, this weekend. And last but not least is Tesla, which is definitely in a downtrend. So I'm going to throw a target up here. And that would be a target for next week, because I'm sure we're not going to hit it today. Alright, I'm going to tally up my numbers for the last 2 weeks and open this gold covered call at that 120 level. I'm pretty much convinced that I'm going to do that, and we'll see how things go from there. So sometime this weekend, if you go to the blog, to the downloads page, you might find the updated spreadsheet. I'm not going to guarantee that it's going to be done today, but it definitely will be done by Monday. So with that in mind, everybody, have a great trading day today. Have a good weekend. Thank you very much for watching, and happy trading.